Welcome back to Full Tilt Grading. We're out on site in Jim Thorpe, PA today. Gonna be installing a ground ring for this new cabinet here. We're also gonna be putting in a 2-inch service pipe from this backboard here. Gonna come down with a 2-inch pipe, 90 over, and then throw another 90 over this way towards the cabinet. And put a 90 again. And then we're gonna switch over to 1 1/4 inch pipe to get up inside of our box here. We're gonna start by stripping out the stone. We're still waiting on the PM to get back to us, or project manager, to see if this is in the right spot. According to the drawings, it's not. So we're gonna get a double check on that. We're gonna start by stripping out the stone, get rid of any fabric that's under there, if there is any. Now we know for a fact that there's gonna be some pipes under here. You can see the dent in the dirt, and there's a couple pipes coming up that show that there's definitely a trench there. Then we're gonna be putting in our ground ring, and we'll go from there. Let's get ready to work. So we had to start pumping out some water. Got a little puddle pump. There was a trench right there that wasn't compacted well, and that's mainly where the water's coming from. Right out from that existing trench into ours, making our lives miserable. So we ended up putting our 2-inch pipe. We're going to come up with a 45 into that knockout rather than the other one we originally talked about. We're going to stop short there for now. Tomorrow we'll have to extend it when we dig under this, because if we dig under this today with the rain coming tonight, this cabinet will be right in the hole tomorrow morning. But we got all of our grounds in and just stubbed up. We still have to attach them to the platform. On these sites, you got to do a whole ground ring for each individual cabinet that's on site, and then that will in turn get attached to the existing ground ring that's at the site, so it all is interlocked together. Now our 2-inch pipe we just left stubbed up because we don't want to let this fall in overnight, so we just capped it. In the morning after inspection, we'll fit it to the panel in the cabinet. Once the inspector gives us a thumbs up to backfill, we use 4 10-foot copper rods. And we attach them with 150 shots. There'll be a ground there, a ground bar on that side, and another ground on the opposite side. Now let's get to it. So that is it for today. Got the machine all fueled up. Got our caution tape up for safety purposes. Now the way we're leaving this thing overnight could be a little sketchy if we get a downpour. Just kind of on its own little island, because we have to get an inspection tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So we had to leave everything open. We plan on sliding this thing a foot towards the tower to my left there. That way it makes more room for the ice bridge post, and it's a cleaner sweep going up for the coaxes, which are those things right there. We're definitely going to be pumping out water in the morning. Nothing we can really do about it. Our pump's electric and we can't leave it overnight. Got our little slip coupling there in case it ever settles, where the dirt freezes and thaws and the ground moves a little bit, it can move with it. Got our ground coming up there. Electricians will tie it into the switch there. We also did hang a switch. 2 inches just floating in the water now. After we pump it out tomorrow, we'll deal with that. You can see the water just pouring in from everywhere. We just got done pumping it out. So until tomorrow, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Morning. I'm soaked already.
Alright guys, we're back on site, day 2. We got some other tower guys here working. If you guys see them in the background, that's who they are. We got here this morning, it's about 8 a.m. Trench is full of water. I'd say there's probably about a foot of water or so in there, depending on where you're at in trench. We're waiting for inspection. Should be here hopefully early this morning. Got our pump set up. These little electric puddle pumps work great. Like $100. So now we wait. Then we just gotta go that way. And this one is done, finally. Took us 2 full days to get this done to where it's at. A lot of this stuff we didn't get on video because me and Ed don't usually do it, and we were a little lost. So all these grounding, we don't usually attach them. So that was all kind of new for us. Same with that ground bar there. We don't normally do that kind of stuff. Same with this power pipe coming in, the 1 1/4. We rarely tie into boxes like that, but they needed some help, so we didn't mind helping them out. So did a pretty good job, I think. Customer's happy with it. Got all the stone graded out. We actually had a little bit of extra dirt left that we lost on site. Dug a little pit, stripped the topsoil, and then put the dirt right under it, and then put the topsoil back on top to hide it. We had to put new fabric down. We couldn't save it on this one. It was cheap landscape fabric. Our strings blown in. We have our 2-inch pipe secured to strut so it don't go nowhere. We have our grounds there. Come up inside of that switch. We also did these posts, and then guys tomorrow, the electricians will come out and put the ice bridge on top, and that just protects the cabinet from any snow load or ice. It gets heavy, it can crush it, or the coaxes that'll go up the tower. We put these in at 38 inches deep. Got our grounds attached to them as well.